What's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Batman 1989 utility belt replica. Now this is how it comes, like in this big box like this, but at the same time NECA also gives us like a Batarang replica too, based on the 1989 film. Because you know you can get these sold separate, because I already had like a review for this particular piece, but it's a pretty cool, awesome piece, you know. But yeah, this way is the actual like utility belt itself that I'm finna get into. So of course, you know, this is based on the 1989 Tim Burton director film, which had Michael Keaton in the role of like Bruce Wayne Batman. Because I still remember seeing it in the theaters like back in 1989. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about this. Now the only way you was actually able to pick up this particular piece was at the actual like NECA, like the NECA store itself, like NECA store. That was the only way you was able to pick this up, and it's still available now for like ordering, because NECA had put it up like I think months ago, but it has already begun to start shipping. So anyway, that's the only way you can actually pick this up. It's not like in stores or anything like that, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I'm gonna get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the box that contains the utility belt replica. So it has an image of it right down the front, and it does say utility belt replica. Also leave it at the top, on the sides too as well. And on the back you can see like the utility belt and the accessories that it has, because it says Batman utility belt replica. It says movie authentic detail, Batarang, grappling launcher, and communicator magnetically attached to a belt front. And then it also says that the Batarang is sold separate, you know, because that is like this particular item. Because I already had this, but they give you this with it. So I think that's pretty cool for people who didn't have the Batarang, you know. Now it says that the accessories include torch, taser, scanner, micro camera, rebreather or rebreather, gas pellets, smoke bombs, grappling launcher, communicators, and accessories fit in belts, well, belt slots. Plus it's like removable face plates too as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this, and there's also like more things about right here. It says that this can fit waists up to 31.5 inches to 50 inches right there underneath the box. Because you can see like the how you can unbuckle the belt, and you can put like the grappling launcher and so on, because it has a magnet in it. So I'm going to open this on up. Now when you open the package, it looks like this on the inside. I must admit, this is pretty cool. Especially if you're like a big fan of the 1989 Bat film. They have like the grappling launcher sitting like this. So I guess this is like the display thing for it. I know if you got the grappling launcher separate from NECA, it didn't have like a display stand. You just had to like sit it down and stuff like that. But now we actually have like something to display in it, so I think that's pretty cool. I must admit that would have been still cool if they had this kind of painted, you know. But I think it's okay. And I think it must be like another tray under this too as well. So I'm gonna see if I can yeah, I think this is the belt underneath. So yeah, here's that second tray. Ah, okay. So you set the belt itself with like the accessories that go on it. So I'm gonna get on this right now. Okay, as you can see, here's the NECA utility belt prop replica. I guess from side to side, it looks like it's about over 12 inches. But I know if you do it from this angle, it's about 10 inches, so I knew I should have better bought it, measured it. But yeah, this is it right here. Okay. So I must admit, this does look pretty cool. Okay. I know you can adjust like the weight too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right here, like in the back. So if you want to take it to like and I heard it goes all the way to 50 inches, so I can't believe that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It starts at 31 inches. I think this right here is the way you would like unbuckle it too. And of course, you know, you'll put like your capsules up here to like these slots and so on. So I'll see if I can unbuckle it too. Yeah, I noticed it also comes loose pretty easily too, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. I see it also folds back too. I don't want to fold it too much though. Okay. Yeah, I guess you just push it back in like that. Now I must admit, I ain't really too sure exactly how accurate it is to the book. It could be like little stuff here and there that I don't see myself though, that makes it not really accurate, too accurate. But I think it looks pretty cool. I would have definitely picked this on up, you know. Now I want to move on through the accessories that come with the utility belt prop replica. Now first up, you get these right here, and these are known as the smoke bombs, as you can see right here. So they have like this translucent type look to it. Cause I'm not mistaken, these can be they can even be popped off, as you can see right here. So that's pretty cool. You can actually pop the lid on off. I know I remember him using this like kind of at the beginning of the film. At the factory, you know, when he threw it down after Jack Napier fell into like, you know, like the talks and stuff. So I know that's when he kind of had these, you know, when he threw these down. So I think that's pretty cool. I noticed that these can't like fit in here because, you know, I already kind of noticed that, but kind of suspected that. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories that come with the belt. Up first, you get this right here. I think this is the rebreather or the rebreather. So that's how it looks right there, as you can see. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is going to come off. When I was messing with it, it looks like you can kind of loosen it up, but I was just kind of scared, you know, that I might break it. But that's how it looks like, you know, like the detail and so on in it. Get up next, you get like a micro camera too as well. I was thinking one while that these will have like LED light features in it, but this is how this one looks. You can tell they have it painted like in a manner where the light will come on. I think that's pretty cool. Then up next you get a taser right here, as you can see. So this is how it looks. Of course they have it painted and so on. Now this one I think looks pretty cool. This one is I think gas pellets. So I think this looks pretty cool. That's cool. If I'm not mistaken, these can be removed. I think you can pop these out if you wanted to. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Yep. You can actually pop these on out, because then they can go right back in. Now, that's kind of cool. I must admit, that's pretty cool right there. Because then you know you can just pop it back in. I think that's kind of awesome. Then up next you get the scanner right here, as you can see. So I think this is okay, I guess, because you don't really get to see Batman use all this stuff in the film. It's kind of cool to know that he did have all this on his utility belt. I think that's kind of awesome. Then up next you get this right here. I think this is the flamethrower, if I'm not mistaken. So let me see. Yeah, because this is how, what they call it, the torch, I meant. This is how it looks right here. And then the last thing, well, as far as like the small ones like this go, is the bat communicator right here, as you can see. Cause if I'm not mistaken, it should be like a bat symbol down here, like at the bottom. If I'm not mistaken, like if it was completely like accurate, it would be like a bat symbol like down here, if I can remember correctly. That is pretty cool. Get this, cause you know this is how you call the Batmobile. He said shields up or shields down. So I think that's kind of awesome that we got this. It has like some painting right there too on it as well. That's pretty cool. Another thing I want to touch on too with this, you can take some of these and you can choose whichever you want. Because when you look at the utility belt, you can see that they're like these 4 slot things right here, and it's only like 4 of them. So you can tell that right there that Batman was able to only carry like 4 of these gadgets. What you can do is just take them, as you can see right here. You could take it and just like slide it right on in. So that's pretty cool. I think it's supposed to pop in, but you know you can just slide it on in like that. Then you know you can take you like another one, then just slide it right on in. That's pretty cool. But you only can put up to like 4 of them though, you know. So I think that's pretty cool. And another thing too, I know like it's like magnetic features into like the utility belt as well. If I'm not mistaken, see you can put the this on. I was gonna try to wear it too, but I'm just giving an example that this rail just sticks on, and it's strong too. It looks like it even go on that side too as well, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. Let's admit. So I want to continue to go on through like the because other 2 accessories coming for it were stuff that I kind of be able to have, but I know the grappling launcher is different. It no longer like shoots off or whatever, and plus you can like disassemble it. Another cool feature about this too as well I want to touch on is if you look right on the utility belt, there's also like this feature right here too as well. It's like a removable faceplate, and you can see right there it's like I'm not sure exactly what it's on, but you can see that it has that in it. That's pretty cool. And you can see it's still right there too on the other belt too as well. Because it looks like this just snaps on once you're through with it. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. That's pretty cool. Looks like it was another one, but I think that is the only one that they and actually, yeah, it is like another thing like over here on this side. Oh, okay, this is pretty cool. But Batman has like some more stuff like housed that too as well. I'm not too sure what that is. I don't know if it's like batteries or something. Cause when you look inside the utility belt, you can see the areas that can be like pulled off, you know. Then you just snap this back on. Cause when you look inside, it's like this groove thing where you can pull it out. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I want to continue to move on through the other stuff that comes with this. Now this right here is the NECA Batman 1989 Batarang right here, as you can see. But they did give us this with this particular bundle. So if you are people who missed out on that, now you actually have the Batarang to go with this. Because you know it has like a magnetic feature. And this is actually my old one. I didn't open up the new one. This is like the old one that I had. I was just going to give an example. Because you know what you can do is like fold this on up like this. And it folds up pretty easily. And then you can even fold it up more like this. I even have a review for this too as well. And then what you can do is just take this and it would just like stick on like a, I think it sticks around somewhere. Yeah, it would stick right like that on like the utility belt or wherever you want to put it. And the magnet is strong too, like it automatically like pulls it forward, but as you can see, let's have a look. So of course, you know, Batman would just take this off, you know, and like throw it if he wanted to. So I must admit that is pretty cool. So I think that is awesome, like on NECA's part. It's like with the standalone release for the Batarang, NECA did give us a display stand for this particular piece. So that's pretty interesting. Cause a lot of people was always saying, even now, you know, it would have been cool if that was painted gold, like the Bat logo. But it's still like cool that we have a display stand, because I do keep mine like on display, you know, like my Batarang. Now up next is the awesome grappling launcher. This is my favorite gadget of Batman's, you know, from like, you know, any kind of form. It could be any kind of form. But this is how this looks. And I must admit, now the handle, it does still fold out like this or something. Because this was another one, you know, that wasn't like completely accurate to how it was like on the film. But this is how it looks. I think this is still pretty cool though. But it's awesome though, like if you are people, and you can still pick those on up, you know, if you missed out on like on the grappling launcher, now it does come to bonus. But there is like a difference with this one. Because this particular grappling launcher, what you can do, you can actually even take it, and I think it's like magnetized around here somewhere. Yeah, you can actually stick it on it like that, but you can tell that you shouldn't do that because it has like it'll lean like that. But as you can see, you can put it like on his belt like that. But what you have to do, which makes this one like different from the previous release, is I think you can you take this apart, and I think that is so cool because you remember he did this when he was like with Vicky Vale. How much do you weigh? About 108, I think. Then what you could do is you could take one part, and the magnet is strong, as you can see. And you can just put these on here like this, but I think they're supposed to go kind of together too, like if you wanted to. But you can do them like that, as you can see. So I think that's pretty cool. So you can have them like on this belt like that. That's awesome. Then, you know, you can even take the communicator. It can go on here too as well like that. Even the Batarang can kind of fit, but you know, Batman doesn't really run around with this like stuff like that on him. You know, his utility belt is usually like open. But I must admit, I think this is a pretty cool piece. I am kind of impressed with this. I want to try wearing it too. I think I want to touch on, this is the one that comes with the bundle, and this is like the grappling launcher that had like the spear gun where you can shoot it. Because you can even set the button right there like on it. It's right there underneath it, whereas this one doesn't. And it is like a difference with these two as well. Like the one that's with the bundle, like this one, which can be disassembled, is actually like lightweight. It feels like it's like light, whereas the one that can shoot the rope, you know, it is like kind of like a heavy, like it feels like it's like some weight to it. Let me see if I can do it. But I know it shoots real far, that's why I want to do it. So let me see. So as you can see how it shoots or whatever. Then of course you have to wind it up, but this one doesn't have that particular feature. So if you did want the grappling launcher to shoot, you will have to get like the standard one, which was released before this one, because this comes with the bundle. But still, you know, there is like a grappling launcher that does come with the bundle, so I think that's pretty cool. And one more thing I'm gonna touch on with the new grappling launcher is that now we do have a display stand for sitting this in. So I do think that's cool, like on NECA's part, you know, that we can put this back in here like that, and that's awesome. Alright, what I'm gonna do is put the utility belt on. I was trying to get like a better angle, but I'm gonna see try it like this. Cause you know what you would do is just unhook it like this. I think it comes all the way out too, if I'm not mistaken. That's if you want to adjust it to like your waist, but you press right here. You know, then you just put it on. I would recommend being careful with that, cause I won't be surprised that breaks, you know. Yeah, it fits me pretty good. So as you can see, there's the VAT utility belt. I might even lower it too so I can get like a better shot of it, but that's how, as you can see, that's how it fits. That's pretty cool. I know what you can do, like I was mentioning before, you can take like the battery, you know, you can fold it up, and this can just sit right on here somewhere, like it's magnetized like that. As you can see, that's pretty cool, I must admit. I think that's awesome. Then, you know, you can take even a communicator and it can go somewhere on here too. And the magnet is strong in this too as well. You see how they just sit on there? Then of course, you know, you can take the grapple launcher, take it apart, then you can put these like in pieces like that. So you can stick them on up like that. So I think that's pretty cool. I want to give another shot of this too again, as you can see. You know, you can take the communicator, you know, you can put it in the well, the magnet strong. Here's at the battery, you know, you can like hook in the well. Of course, you can take the grapple launcher right there, you know, you can separate them, they can go on here too like that. And it looks like it's supposed to go up this way too. It looks like it goes up like that. That's pretty cool. And the magnet is strong too. It's real strong. Like the magnet itself is really strong. Okay, there's the NECA Batman 1989 utility belt prop replica. Now, the only way you can pick this particular piece up is at the NECA store. This is like available in the stores. It's like exclusive only to like their stores. I would definitely recommend, you know, especially if you're a fan of this particular version of like Batman, I would definitely recommend it. Now, this real, I know they post out like a line launcher prop replica too as well, like the gadget that he used like in the museum and at the cathedral at the end. But I think that probably was canceled. I know they were supposed to have Mr. Freeze, like the freeze gun, but I heard that was canceled, you know, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I think it's awesome and it's cool. I like that you can even wear it too as well. One thing that's cool about it too is that you get like another grappling launcher. So this is cool for people who don't have like a grappling launcher, which you still can't pick up. But there is a difference in this grappling launcher because, you know, it doesn't like shoot off like the rope or anything. It does even feel lighter, but you know, it can be like disassembled. Whereas at the original release from NECA, it couldn't be like disassembled, just shot off a rope. But you do get like an extra battery too as well. You know, you get the battery. So if you didn't have the battery, you know, this does have that. It comes with it. So I think that's pretty cool. Because now I have like 2 batteries, so if you already had a battery, now you have like 2 batteries, even 2 grappling launchers. And I think like the accessories, like the pallets and the communicators and all that, and the removable face plates on the belt and all the idea that you can adjust it to, I think it's awesome too as well, like on NECA part. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this on up. So this is the NECA Batman 1989 utility belt prop replica. I would definitely recommend this, you know. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.